My name is Jake. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to winning. It has always been that way. Perhaps it was a matter of survival in those early months when I was without a mother, but it has continued. I must win. The only reason to play is to win. And if you win convincingly, crushing one's opponent, all the better. And all of life is a competition for me. Whether it's relationships, academics, music, church, athletics, I must be the best. I must win. It's a drive. If I can't win, there's no sense playing. And I surround myself with winners. My friends in high school were among the elite in the class. I've always surrounded myself with gifted musicians in whatever musical organization I've been part of. I root for winning teams. Okay, I haven't done so well with the Vikings at times. I pastored the biggest and best church in the greatest communities. I'm a winner. And I want to be perceived as a winner by my peers and those around me. It is a drive. And what I discovered in midlife was that it was also a sickness. And that my drive for winning was literally killing me. That in my winning, I was losing something very precious, my very life. It is not all that unlike the story of Joseph. Joseph was born a winner. Dad's favorite, gifted in so many ways. It's no wonder his brothers were jealous of him. One day they sold him off to slavery and told Dad, he's dead. Animals got him. Joseph is sold to Potiphar, a leading businessman in Egypt, and quickly rises through the ranks of his household servants to the point of becoming chief steward. When Mrs. Potiphar puts the moves on Joseph one day and he rebuffs her, she cries rape. And the winner, Joseph, becomes a loser in jail, only to become a winner, because it is in jail that he comes to the attention of Pharaoh, who's having bad dreams. And one of Joseph's great gifts is interpreting dreams. Well, Pharaoh likes Joseph's interpretation of his dreams and quickly puts him into his administration, where once again, Joseph rises to the top. So that when a great famine hits the land, Joseph is in charge of food distribution for the entire nation. It is in that capacity that he encounters his brothers who have come down from Palestine for food. He recognizes them, but they do not recognize him. Joseph plays with them like a cat plays with a mouse before destroying it. Torturous mind games until he has broken them and they fear for their lives. And it is in that moment that Joseph recognizes that there is more to life than winning. There is more than revenge. And he is reconciled to his brothers and discovers the true joy and the true life that one finds in that gift of reconciliation. In a few short weeks, we will go to the polls to elect a winner. But unfortunately, we will all walk away from those polls losers. Because no matter who we put in the White House, it will have changed nothing in our nation. We will still be divided. We will still hold on to those principles and beliefs that we value so deeply. We will hold on to our claims. We will hold on to our positions. We will look at the other side as the enemy, as one to be beaten. We will lose and continue to lose. Oh, we will fight for all the right reasons. Some of us will fight to preserve the nation. Others will fight to speak and lift up the broken, the downtrodden, the outcast. But in the end, we will all lose. Because after all, what are we really fighting for? But our own self-interest. And when we do that, we lose. And the big question is why we as Christians are fighting so hard. Because the battle has already been won. In our baptisms, God guaranteed our eternal future. We are reconciled to him in Christ through the gift of the cross. Not our own doing, not our own positions, not our own winning, but in his losing his life for us. So we have already won the ultimate prize. So why do we continue to fight and divide? It is clear in the New Testament that God's agenda is reconciliation of all creation in Christ. That is what we signed on for in our baptisms. To let our light so shine before others that they may see in us the glory of God, that they may see the work of God working through us. And if that work is reconciliation, then we better be at it. Not just for the sake of the world, but for our own sake. As Jesus put it so poignantly, when we try to save our lives, we'll lose them. But when we are able to lay aside our own self-interest, our own selves, for the sake of the other, for the sake of the kingdom, that we indeed will come to know life abundant and grace upon grace. It is then that we will know what it really means to be winners. O Christ the healer, we have come to pray for help, to plead for friends. How can we fail to be restored when reached by love that never ends? From every ailment flesh endures, our bodies clamor to be free. Yet in our hearts we would confess that wholeness is our deepest need. In in conflicts that destroy our health. We recognize the world's disease. Our common life declares our ills. Is there no cure, O Christ, for these? Grant that we all, made one in faith, in your community may find the wholeness that, enriching us, shall reach the whole of humankind.